Bob Phillips here from P&S Detail Products, and Ryan from More Oil out of Milwaukee. Today we're going to talk about the proper cleaning and degreasing techniques of a motor. Ryan, can you tell me some of the challenges that we face in degreasing a motor?
Well, first of all, we've started off with some debris in our car. We had pine needles and tree leaves like we do. Everybody seems to park underneath the tree, whether at work or at home. So we blew that off with air. Next, we want to make sure to not use too much water when we degrease. Oftentimes we have electrical components that we don't want to spray with water and have issues with a car that doesn't start when it leaves our shop. So we've taken the time to blow out the debris and get ready to spray our degreaser on.
So basically what you're basically saying is we almost surface degrease on a motor today, right?
Correct.
Because we don't want to blow stuff down into the electrical components because how expensive they are and the risk of damage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we also use a pressure washer because a pressure washer is great at surface cleaning without introducing a serious amount of water into the motor compartment. So today we're going to use Hot Shot Degreaser in a pressure sprayer. Ryan, you want to lift that up? So we've gone ahead and diluted this product 4-to-1. The reason we use a pressure sprayer is because that way we're just not sitting here working our hands, right? Just really efficiently applies a nice even coat of product. Once we've applied that, we'll allow that to sit for a few minutes, and then we'll pressure wash it off, and then we'll come back with our dynamic dressing, which is a fantastic dressing to use for dressing motor compartments, and we've diluted that product 4-to-1. So, Ryan, why don't we go ahead and apply some product to the engine compartment?
I start up high because things fall down, so I'm not wasting product as I go. Getting a nice, even coating along my way. I work my way through the engine, so I'm not wasting time going back over places I've already been. In detailing, time is everything. We want to make sure to conserve our time and conserve our products. So that's why I like using the pressure sprayer so that I don't waste product. Once my engine is thoroughly coated, dwell time is important, so we leave the product sit to do its job for a little bit.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, so now that Ryan has applied the product efficiently around the motor compartment and we've let it set, we're basically going to take a pressure washer and we're going to rinse the motor. One of the things we want to make sure we concentrate on is start from the top, rinse our way down, and then when we get around some of the integral electronic components, we're certainly not going to purposely blast them with the water pressure. So let's go ahead and turn the pressure washer on. Awesome. I always start the pressure washer on the ground and then come up to the motor compartment, just kind of from a safety perspective. Notice I'm keeping the head of the pressure washer a fair distance away from the motor compartment. That way we're getting a broader spray pattern, and then also we're not really heavily forcing the water by pressure into the electronic components. Okay, I'm thinking we're just about done there. All right, so we'll fire that off. We're done rinsing. So now that we're done rinsing the motor, I'm going to go ahead and apply dynamic dressing diluted at 4-to-1.
It's a water-based dressing, so our engine compartment doesn't need to be dry. Just apply the product, close the hood, and leave it plate up while you're doing the rest of your detail.
Yeah, you don't have to be too crazy about the application, just a nice even light coat.
See, just misting it on. Bob's just going around giving it a good mist so that everything gets touched by it.
Then we're done. We close the hood. We'll move the car back to the detail department, and after an hour or so, we'll pull it up and we'll show you what it looks like. Yeah. All right, so Ryan and I have completed the engine cleaning process, which included using Hot Shot as the first degreasing stage, rinsed it with water, and then dressed it with a 4-to-1 dilute solution of dynamic dressing. So Ryan's going to pop the hood, so we're going to give it a little inspection and see what the engine looks like.
Take a look, Bob. Look at that engine. Looks great. We've left it sit for about an hour. It's plated out. It looks amazing. All we have are a couple little spots that we want to go through with our rag and touch up. Grab my terry cloth towel. This isn't something I necessarily want to hit with a microfiber. Nice clean terry cloth. I catch some of the spots that have pooled or some of the spots on the metal where it looks a little spotty and smooth out the finish.
Pretty good.
And basically I'm done.
Yeah, the beauty of this, really got to look at that engine cleaning process. Overall, start to finish, really what, about 5 minutes max, maybe?
5 minutes in.
So just general purpose cleaning, degreasing, rinsing, dressing, let it sit for an hour, pop the hood, touch it up, and we're done. So that's hot shot and dynamic dressing.